Kitchen is a must-have. Not all are created the same. He has brought one from a company that has been doing knives since 1731.
Yep.
This is Zwilling. This is the Zwilling J.A. Henckels knife set. You're getting 2 gourmet knives, a santoku and a prep knife at a clearance price. It should be $116. Look at that. Your prep just got a whole lot easier. We're $69 less. This is on clearance, so there is no reorder. And you can get this set home on 5 easy payments of $9 and change. I'm going to have to try this trick at home. I doubt my knives will be able to do that.
That's
You're
right.
the pro, yes.
Well, I'm not saying you to go home and cut up your tomatoes
No,
like that,
no.
but the blade does all the work for you. If you've ever wanted to own and try a German knife, you know, a lot of companies compare themselves. These are just as good as German knives. These are
German knives.
German Zwilling Henckels.
Yeah, what makes this such a standout, like professional quality knife?
Number one, it's the steel that they use, German steel. Like you said, it dates back to 1731. You're going to get the 2 knives. This is a santoku style knife. It's a 7-inch blade. You're also going to get the 5.5-inch utility knife. That's got a thinner blade. This has a thicker blade here. They use a process called Fedor, which hardens that steel, so it's going to sharpen sharper, cut smoother, and stay sharp longer than a regular knife. Now, let me start with this knife here because this is a very versatile set. Santoku means 3 virtues. That's chopping, slicing, and mincing.
Okay, pretty much what we got to do.
Pretty much you do, right.
Yeah.
So if you want to slice long ways,
Wow.
it's the right knife for that. If you're doing these cucumbers and slicing them long ways, now there's a couple of different ways you can chop. If you want to do the sort of chop method where you're just like this, it's the right knife for that. If you touch it, it cuts it. It is razor sharp. If you want to do the mince, this is the way my sister always cuts, where you keep the tip down and you kind of just mince.
That's what I do.
Yeah, like that. And so this is another way to do it. It has a nice balanced edge to it. You don't have to press. And you know, 2 most important things in every kitchen are knives and cookware. I would say knives are even more important because you don't always cook everything, but you have to prepare everything.
You sure do.
Yeah.
Remember, you're getting 2. You're getting the 7-inch santoku and you're getting the 5-inch prep knife. Both of them coming to you not for $116. We are $69 less. We're under $48. We have great video footage to show where these are made in Germany.
Yeah, and they go back again almost to the same area. Here's the factory in Germany. Now, by the way, you know you're getting a German knife because of those 2 symbols. Zwilling means twins. So if you get a Henkel that has 2 of them, you know it's authentic. Now, this is the Fedor process where they cool that steel to like less than 100 degrees below 0. It aligns the molecules in the steel so they sharpen sharper, they cut smoother, and they last longer. Every single knife is hand polished, hand sharpened. So you know you're going to get that perfect edge on every single knife.
Awesome. K48532 is your item number. I just want to call out there is no reorder on this. You're getting them home for $9.53. You have a young chef just starting out. What a great knife set.
They're made
to give as a gift?
That's right. They're made to last you a lifetime. They are German steel, made to last in 1731. Some of you guys might have 100-year-old, 90-year-old Henckels at home. Now this is let me show you this, the utility knife here. This is 5.5 inches. It's a little bit more flexible, see, because it's a thinner blade. So it allows you to do things like, say if I'm doing this mango and I want to peel the skin off, you can get down in between the skin and just press it, and that's a very easy way to peel that skin. Now also, if you're doing, it's great for salmon. Here I've got a big fillet of salmon, and what's nice is that thin blade will go right through there, skin and all. Let me just do this real quick.
That's beautiful.
Because if you're doing salmon, you don't want to saw. You want to do one cut through. That way you're not going to rip or tear any of that meat, just like a sushi knife. Every single piece goes all the way through that skin. Now, if you want to take the skin off, let me do this. I'm going to move this right up here.
By the way, I'm just going through a very waxy pepper. Like most peppers are waxy is, I guess, what I should say.
Yeah.
And look at the thin slices that I'm getting from the prep knife because it's a sharp knife.
Yes.
Sharp, explain how A dull knife is probably the
Okay.
most dangerous thing, not a sharp knife. That's actually the safest.
Sure. If I was doing this cut here with a dull knife, you're likely to slip and cut yourself.
Yeah.
Now remember, this knife here is flexible. This is the 5.5. It's a little bit of a thinner blade. Really good meat knife. So if you want to take the skin off, get between that skin and the meat and just go all the way through. And there is my piece of salmon, and there is my leftover skin. I didn't waste any of that meat. And that's why that is such a good knife to go along with the santoku knife.
Fantastic. And when you have a good sharp knife, your prep work does not take as long. You get through things easy, even waxy subsets, even like a thick potato, starchy potato, with ease.
I mean, I can literally just push that blade through that potato. I'm not telling you to go home and cut all your potatoes like this. I'm just showing you the smoothness, the actual versatility of this knife. You're gonna love also this utility knife because this is kind of right in between a chef's knife and a paring knife. So if you still wanna use this to like open up avocados, take the stems off of strawberries or slice up a radish, it's the perfect blade for that. I'll take that stem out of there. So these are the two most versatile knives that you'll use in your kitchen. And it is a great price. If you've ever wanted to try a Zwilling, a Henkel knife, this price is like ridiculous. I mean, I would spend double that for just the santoku knife, really.
Look at how easy it is to get through these limes and the thick rind, I should say, of my citrus. Okay, here's the thing. I have fewer than 500 to go around. There is no reorder.
Oh.
This is full tang, German-made knives. You're getting the Santoku 7-inch. You're getting the 5-inch prep knife, not for $116. We are $69 less. That's real money back in your pocket, and you have 5 easy payments. Get them home to try for $9. If you love them, you keep them. Every 30 days, that's what you pay.
Yeah.
And maybe one day you'll have the skills that Jeremy Parker does. I could only hope.
Well, you need the right knife to do that.
You do.
Don't do that with a dull knife.
Great also gift to give to a new couple, and maybe for Father's Day.
And you know, it does come in that box also, which is very nice. If you are giving it as a gift, you can just
very
go with that.
impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, speaking of dull knives,
Yes.
let's get them